So hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are reviewing a brand new custom ROM that is Evolution X. Now this ROM I've been using for like 5 to 6 days, and in this video I'll share my insights from day 1 to day 6. Starting with the battery backup of this ROM, like you can see here, it has a pretty good battery backup, like 9 hours and 55 minutes. You can call it 10 hours of battery backup, and then 117 hours of screen off time. So it's pretty good in my opinion. Like 10 hours of screen on time is pretty impressive. And like you can see here, the idle drain is about 4 milliamp hours, so it's pretty decent. Now talking about the charging in this ROM, the phone went from 17% to 95% in like 1 hour and 7 minutes, that is around 67 minutes. So the phone charged by 78% in 67 minutes. So I'll say it is pretty fast, like it is close to 33 watts. So I'll say the 33 watt really works here. Now talking about the customization in this ROM has plethora of customization. Like you can see here, the customizations come in this evolver tab, and there are all kinds of customization here. Like you can see here, themes, then status bar customization, notification customization, quick settings, power menu, gesture, lock screen, buttons, and all that stuff. Now the good stuff is in the miscellaneous part. Like you can see here, it has this unlimited photo storage, then higher fps in games, then there is this Netflix spoof. You can also enable this option. This essentially allows you to downgrade an application if an update is causing bugs and all that stuff. Then you can also enable the CPU info and toast app icon and all that stuff. It is pretty decent. You can also block alarms if you want to do that for some reason. In the theme section, you can customize pretty much everything. Like you can see here, this is combined QS element styles. So if I choose one of them, like it will change the quick setting style, like you can see here. So there's that. Then there is this headline body. For this is the font that your text will appear, and then there is this icon pack. I use Akira's icon pack and all that stuff. I generally use this Squircle icon shape. You can try all of this stuff when you flash this ROM. I won't be going very deep into the customization because the video gets unnecessarily long. So there's that. You can see all the types of customization you get here. Like you can disable heads up and all that stuff. If you can also blur media, notification, artwork, background. Now in the quick settings section, you can change the portrait columns. Like you can change it to 3, and then it will appear like this. So you can customize pretty much anything. You can also enable the vertical layout so it looks a bit like Android 11 if you like that way. Then there is this QS header image. Now this thing is coming back in many custom ROMs. I've seen this in many custom ROMs, so I'm glad it is coming back to all the ROMs. It looks pretty decent in my opinion. Then there are these lock screen customizations and all that. It is pretty decent, I'll say. Like you can see it in many other ROMs. Then buttons customization, you can reorient when your phone is in landscape mode and all that. You can also enable the keyboard cursor control, and you can also change the volume steps. Now talking about the camera application in this ROM comes with the basic MIUI camera, and all the features and all that stuff works here, like ultra wide camera, then primary camera, then the macro camera. It works decently fine, like you can see here, and the selfie camera also works fine. There are no issues there. Now talking about the Google Play certification, this device is certified, so the banking apps work just fine. I recently made a payment using Google Pay and there was no issue whatsoever. So I presume that the banking apps work just fine. Then you get the pixel storage. That means you can back up unlimited photos and videos in Google Photos app. Then there is this Geekbench 6 CPU result, and you get 724 in single core score and 1687 in multi-core score. So you can see the results and compare to other ROMs. Now the graph in my opinion is pretty good, I'll say. Like this is the greenest of the greenest graph that I have seen while testing custom ROMs. And like you can see here, CPU throttle to 88% of its maximum performance, and the performance also seemed pretty stable to me. No, this ROM does not come with any Dolby Atmos and all that stuff, but the audio didn't seem lacking like it did in the Pixel OS. So I did not miss the Dolby Atmos that much as I missed it in the Pixel OS. So the audio is decently fine, like even in full speed fan, and the fan in my room gets pretty loud actually. Even then with full volume I could hear videos and audio, so there was no problem. So I think you shouldn't have any problem with the audio, even though this ROM doesn't have any Dolby Atmos. By the way, this ROM ships with the Agista kernel, and with that everything has been buttery smooth. Like you can see here, everything just opens flawlessly. There is no issues whatsoever. So there's that. And this ROM also comes with the app lock, but I have not enabled it because I didn't really need it, so I didn't enable it. But this ROM does come with the app lock, so if you want to use it, you can definitely enable it and use it. So in the end, I'll say if you're looking for a complete package which is extremely stable, has good and stable performance, but also has a lot of customizations, then this is the ROM for you. Especially if you don't really miss that Dolby Atmos, and I think you won't miss the Dolby Atmos because I didn't miss the Dolby Atmos in this ROM, and I really love Dolby Atmos. So it is a green flag from my side, and if you want to flash it, you can definitely go for it. This is an extremely stable and extremely customizable ROM, so I really enjoyed testing it. And on that note, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.